paper number 124, PO prelim paper number 124. Now reasoning section starts from question number 66 onwards. Now in this question number 66, how many questions are there? And there are some 5 questions based on this. And there are 5 persons living on 5 different floors, isn't it? Now 5 persons living on 5-story building. The ground floor is number 1, the floor above that is number 2, and so on, isn't it? And so how many floors we have? Only 5 floors. And each one of them uses raw materials in their clothes. Then one parameter is added to this one. Just 5 floors and a parameter is added to this one, isn't it? And tell me whether it comes under the first or the second priority. Now first priority lo chestaro, second chestaro. It must be under the first priority itself. Then because the information is also very less here, hence it must be first priority because it is a PO prelim. Clerk prelim, then you have the second thought regarding shifting this one to the second priority. And so 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Any floors unnai cheppandi? 5 floors. And 5 persons on these 5 different floors. Write down the floors at the center and extend the lines like this, wherein we can able to represent 2 possibilities simultaneously. Then first one, G lives above 3rd floor. G lives above 3rd floor, how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. G can be either on the 4th floor or G can be on the 5th floor. G lives above the 4th floor and there are only 2 persons between G and the one who uses silk. Now between G and the one who uses silk there are exactly 2. Now between G and the one who uses silk there must be exactly 2. And the person who uses cotton lives immediately above fiber. Now the one who uses cotton lives immediately above this fiber. That means both these two must be together. And below the one who uses wool. Below the one who uses wool. That means wool, cotton and fiber. And in this case, wool, cotton and fiber, this is the only possibility we have. And together, wool, cotton and fiber. But whereas in this case, ఇక్కడ మనకి ఎలా ఉండొచ్చు చెప్పండి, cotton and fiber can be like this, wool can be in the first 2 places, 5 and 4. Or cotton and fiber ఇక్కడ ఉంటే definitely wool must be here. Whether these 3 are together or not, that is not given. ఈ రెండు అయితే కలిసి ఉండాలి. కానీ wool అనేది wool కి cotton కి మధ్యలో there could be some or may not be some. Because the word immediate is not given with respect to wool and cotton. And next one, C lives one of the floors below E. Where is this C? C is one of the floors below E. And number of persons live above the one who uses fiber is same as the number of persons below leather. Above fiber and below leather, the number of persons must be the same. Now in this case, is it possible? Possible avutunda? And fiber is exactly in between. This is not possible. And so I'll have to with this case. Number of fiber and leather. Now fiber and leather cannot be in the first place. Fiber cannot be here or leather cannot be here, because if fiber or leather on the 5th one, then the other one must be on the first floor. Not possible because silk is already there. Hence fiber or leather cannot be on the 5th floor. Hence what is the possibility we have? If fiber is here, then leather will be here or vice versa. Fiber cannot be here as well, because above this fiber we need to have at least 2. Hence we cannot have fiber at this place. Hence where is this fiber? And fiber is on the 2nd floor. Now if fiber is on the 2nd floor, then leather must be here. Must have fiber and leather. Then now which 2 are adjacent? Fiber and cotton are adjacent. Cotton is here. If cotton is here, then what is the only thing left over here? Wool. Now the one who uses wool is staying on the 5th floor. Then next one. There are only 2 persons between H and D. D who lives below H. Now only 2 persons between H and D. D lives below H and H is here. Now H is here, 1, 2, D is here. Now regarding these 2 persons E and C, E is above this C. Clear now? And this is the final arrangement we have. Then question number 66. How many people live between G and the one who uses wool? Now between G and the one who uses wool, and both these 2 persons are together. There is no person in between, none. That is choice 3, question number 66. Then 67. Who lives on the bottommost floor? C lives on the bottommost floor, 67, choice 5. And 68. 4 out of the following means odd one out. H leather. Now H and leather are adjacent to each other. D and silk are adjacent to each other. E and cotton. E himself is using cotton. And so what is your answer? Choice 3, question number 68. Then 69. Who among the following person likes wool? H likes wool, that is choice 4, 69. And which among the following statements is definitely true? And there are only two persons living between H and the one who uses fiber. Now between H and the one who uses fiber, only two people, that is definitely true. And next one, and E lives on an even number floor, that is false. And C uses silk material, that is true. And so only 1 and 3, choice 2, question number 70. Now this is about question number 66 to 70. Then 71 onwards. Now in this question number 71, find the odd one out. Now in this odd one out, it is based on letter odd man out. Now letter odd man out, what is the difference between V and Y? V to Y, plus 3 is the difference. X, the value of V is 22, Y is 25. 23, 24, 25, difference is 3. Or after V, W, X and Y, plus 3. Y and T, minus 5, 25 and 20. And D and G, plus 3. G and B, 7 and 2, it is minus 5. And M and P, 13 plus 3, 16. 16 and 11, minus 5. H and K, plus 3. K and G, minus 4. Then what is your answer here? Except choice 4. And in the remaining terms, the difference between the elements is plus 3 minus 5. Here it is plus 3 minus 4, choice 4 is the odd one. Then coming to question number 72. Now in this 72, now it is based on syllogisms, logically follows. Some of the books are papers and now these are the books that are papers, book and a paper, some books are papers, and only a few papers are notes. Only some of the papers are notes, but not all. Some papers are notes, but not all. No note is a pen. No intersection between note and a pen. Now this is a pen. Now this is a paper. Pen and a paper. Then some books are notes. Now some books are notes. Book is here, note is here. There is no intersection between these two. That is false. Some pen is book is a possibility. Pennu book ila kalise chance unda leda? Raskochu kada. Pennu dento kalavakudadu, note to kalavakudadu. Hence it is possible. Only 2 follows. Choice 2, question number 72. Then 73. Only a few cars are vans. Now in this 73, only a few cars are vans. Only some cars are vans, but not all. Only some, but not all. And this all cars are what? All these cars are a part of these planes. And no plane is a train. No intersection between plane and a train. I mean, there is the information marking. And next one, only a few cars are van. This entire car cannot be van. Some vans are not planes. Some vans are not planes. Now these are the vans which are not planes. True kada? And if the false are into plane Japan, all vans are planes. Now all vans are planes. Raskocha ledela plane ni. Right kada? And alternate diagram true, previous conclusion will be false. Second, no train is a van. If false avalante some trains are van ante ikkada rayali. Ikkada rase chance unda leda? Alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. Then what is your answer here? Neither 1 nor 2, choice 4, question number 73. Then the next one 74. And some heroes are films. Some of the heroes are what? Films. Some heroes are films can be written like this, hero and a film. Some heroes are films and some films are stars and all these stars are actors. And first one, some actors are films, that is definitely true. And next one, some heroes are not stars, that is definitely true. And to make this one false, all heroes are stars in Japan. All heroes and stars are Raskocha the hero. And alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. And so what is your answer? Only 1. Only 1, choice 1, question number 74. Then 75 onwards. Now in this 75, now here there are some 8 persons. A, B, C, D, F and G, H are seated in a row but not necessarily in the same order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 persons seated in a row and some of them are north and some of them are south. Equal number of persons facing north and south. That means there are 4 persons north and 4 persons south. Now, Japan first priority or the second priority? First priority lo cheyochu. Enduku PO prelim. Ade clerk prelim aithe north and south, second priority lo fix pet change చేసుకోవచ్చు. Then coming to this one, it must be under the first priority. A sits at an extreme ends of the line. A is at an extreme end of the line. A can be at the left extreme, or what is the next possibility we have? A can be at the right extreme. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hence, A can be at the right extreme. Then next one, B sits second to the right of A. B is here. Sits second to the right of A means A must be facing towards north. And B sits second to the right of A. B is here. A is facing south. B sits second to the right of A. There are only 3 persons between B and D. D is here. There are only 3 persons between B and D. D is here. Saripenda? And D who sits second to the right of G. Now D is seated second to the right of G means G is here. G is facing towards north. And D is second to the right of G. G is facing towards south. Saripenda? D who sits second to the right of G. E is an immediate right of D. E is an immediate right of D. Hence E can be in these two places. Immediate right of D. D faces the same direction as A. D and E are facing the same direction in the first case. A is north, D is also north. And in the second case, A is south, D is south. Then E sits to the immediate right of D means E must be at this place. E is to the immediate right. And here again, E is to the immediate right of D, E must be at this place. Then, and only one person between F and C. In between F and C, there must be exactly one. C who does not adjacent to B. C is not nearer to B, hence C must be here. If C is here, one person between F and C, F must be here. And C is not adjacent to B, and C is not adjacent to B, C is here. If C is here, F is here. If F is here, who is the person left over here? H is the person, H is here, and H is here. As of now, we have got 3 persons north in the first case, and 3 towards south in the second case. And C who does not near to B. H sits to the right of E, and B faces south direction. Now B faces south direction, and H sits to the right of E. H is to the right of E. As H is to the right of E, hence E must be facing towards south. The word immediate is not given. H is to the south right of E, and C must be facing towards north. Then both the immediate neighbors of G opposite to G. Immediate neighbors of G are opposite to G. In the first case, G is facing north, and the immediate neighbors of G, F and C, must be facing towards south. And both the immediate neighbors of G are facing opposite to G. In the second case, G is facing south, and C and F must be towards north. In the first case, if you observe here, 4 persons are south, and the remaining 4 must be towards north, because equal number of persons are facing north and south. And in the second case, 4 are south, hence we need to have 4 persons who are facing towards north. And H faces the same direction as E. H and E are facing the same direction. In the first case, if you observe here, H and E are opposite direction, this is ruled out. And in the second case, H and E are facing the same, E is north, H is north, and this is a valid arrangement. Done? Then which are the following pairs sitting at the extreme ends of the line? E and A. E and A, that is choice 3, 75. Then 76. How many persons are in between H and D? In between H and D, there are only 4 people, choice 2, 76. And what is the position of G with respect to E? Now G with respect to E, thought to the right. Now thought to the right, that is choice 1, 77. And 4 out of the following means odd one out. C and B. C and B, there are 2 persons in between C and B. F and A, there are 2 persons. G and D, there is exactly 1 person. H and B. Now in this H and B, they are adjacent to each other. That means we do not have any information in this case. Then we need to check out for what? Then the direction. Now C is C, and C is to the right hand side of B. C is to the right of F, and F is to the right of A or left of A? Right of A. And G is to the left of D, and H is to the, and whatever this H is to the left of B, and D and C, and D is to the left of C. Direction of fine. Then next one, C and B, how many people? 3 people. F and A, how many people? 2 people. G and D, how many people? 1 person. 1 person, G and D. And H and B. Now C and B, if you observe here, they are facing different directions. F and A, they are facing different directions. G and D are facing the same direction. H and B, different directions. D and C, again different directions, except choice 3. And in the remaining pairs, both the persons are facing different directions, but whereas these G, D are facing the same direction, choice 3, 78. Then 79, which one of the following is not true? Not true means definitely false. And 3 persons in between B and D. Yes, that is definitely true, isn't it? And the question is about false. F is second to the right of Cn. F is second to the right of C. This is true. It cannot be your answer. G faces south direction. This is also true. It cannot be your answer. H sits to the immediate right of B. H is to the immediate right of B is definitely false because H is to the immediate left of B. Hence choice for question number 79. Then coming to question number 80. Now in this 18, how many such pairs of letters are there in the word chairman? C-H-A-I-R-M-A-N. Now in this word chairman, how many such pairs of letters are there? Then both forward as well as backward. Then coming to the first one, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. H, I, J, K, L, M, N. I, J, K, L, M, N. Hence H and N, there is a pair. Now these two letters form a pair. Because H and N, in this word there are 5 letters. And again, between H and N, in the English alphabet, I, J, K, L, M are the 5 letters we have. ఈ వర్డ్లో ఈ 2 letters మధ్యలో 5 letters ఉన్నాయి. ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆల్ఫాబెట్లో కూడా ఈ 2 letters మధ్యలో 5 ఉన్నాయి. Hence they form a pair. Clear? Then next one. A, B, C, D, E, F, I, J, K, L, M, R, S, T, M, N. Left to right there is only one pair. And again in the reverse N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, M, N, O, P, Q, R, R, S, T, and A and C. And so many pairs? In this word between A and C there is one letter. And again in the English alphabet also between A and C we have only one letter. And so many pairs we have 2, that is choice 2, question number 80. Then 81 onwards. Now in this 81 onwards, they are based on inequalities. Now the relation between A and S. A and S, A is here, S is here. Which element is common? Is there any element that is common? No. Hence first we need to go from A to my A element common in the M. A greater than M. And next one, D lesser than or equals to M means M greater than or equals to D, D greater than S. Hence from A to S, what is the symbol that is common? Greater. A greater than S, definitely true. Then coming to the next one, A and B. A is here, B is here in these two. Both the letters are there in the same statement. Opposite symbols. Hence it is ruled out. Hence what is your answer? Only one. Only one, that is choice 1, question number 81. Then 82, the relation between M and L. M is here, L is here. Then tell me what is the element that is common among M and L. Now, first we need to go to U. M to U, isn't it? M to U, M greater than U. And U to E. U to E, if you observe here, they are opposite symbols. Hence, first one is ruled out. Then coming to the next one, W and L. Now W and L, W is here, L is here. W and A. W and A, and which element is common here? Now W lesser than or equals to A అన్నాడు. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఓన్లీ సింబల్ గ్రేటర్ ఉంది, ఈక్వల్ లేదు. హెన్స్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో రూల్డ్ అవుట్. హెన్స్ వాట్ ఇస్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్? Neither 1 nor 2, choice for 82. Then 83, C and Q. Q is here, C is here. Which element is common here? Z. Q greater than Z, and Z, E greater than Z means Z lesser than E, E greater than C. Hence between Q and C, opposite symbol, no relation can be drawn. And second, W and E. Now between W and E, W to Z, Z to E. Again, here it is lesser than or equals to, here there is no equal to at all. And so this is again ruled out. Neither 1 nor 2, choice for question number 83. The next one, 84 onwards, there are some 9 persons and they are purchasing 9 different things of 9 different things at 9 different timings of the same day, but not necessarily in the same order. And no 2 persons purchase the things at the same time. Clear? It is almost similar to your boxes. Linear arrangement. Now in this linear arrangement, first priority or the second priority? మస్ట్ సెకండ్ పెట్టుకోండి, ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఈక్వల్ టు బాక్సెస్, పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. పైకి కిందకి 2-3 సార్లు రాయవలసిన పని ఉంటుంది. దెన్ ఇంతవరకు ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ వదిలేసామో మనం 83 వరకు అన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ చేసాం కదా, ఏది వదిలేదు కదా. కనుక ఇది కొద్దిగా వెనక్కి పెట్టుకుంటే ఇంకా ఈజీ ఉండేవి ముందు చేసుకోండి. ఇంకా టైం ఉంటే లాస్ట్లో చేయొచ్చు, లేదనుకుంటే అండ్ సేఫెస్ట్గా వదిలేవచ్చు మనం. దెన్ అండ్ కమింగ్ టు 84, and this 84 onwards it must be under the second priority and less than 2 persons between P and L, and P purchases before L. Less than 2 persons between P and L and P purchases before L. In between P and L ఎంతమంది ఉండొచ్చు? అయితే 0 లేకపోతే 1. Maybe P and L are adjacent or there is no person in between these two. J purchased immediately after L. J and L must be together, and only 3 persons between J and M. Now in between J and M there must be exactly 3. If J is here, 1, 2, 3, M is here. That is one possible. Or if J is here and M, and between J and M how many people? 3 people. 1, 2, 3, M is here. Now J and M, there are exactly 3 people. Only 3 persons between J and M. Number of persons between L and M same as J and O. L and M same as J and O. And P purchases before L. And next one, number of persons between L and M is same as J and O. K purchases after Q. Now K is after this Q and N. K after this Q and N, but before R. And O does not purchase immediately before or after M. 2 persons between R and N. Q does not purchase immediate to M. Now this is what the information we have. The next information ఎక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం చెప్పండి. J ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నాడు కదా, J and L must be together. L is immediately before this one, అవునా కదా, L and J. Now L is immediately before this J. Now between P and L, how many persons are there? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ఉన్నారు. And P and L, P is before this L. As P is before this L, now there are 2 possibilities. P can be here, P can be here. అంతే కదా, 2 possibilities. And again coming back to this one, between P and L there must be exactly 1 person or 0. Here P can be either at this place or at this place. Then next one, number of persons between L and M. ఇక్కడ ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు చెప్పండి? Number of 4. Hence in between J and O we need to have exactly 4 persons. J and O 4 persons, and J is here. J and O 1, 2, 3, 4. O will be here. సరిపోయిందమ్మా? ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons. And J and O. Number of persons between M and L, there are 3. Hence in between J and O there must be exactly 3. Hence in this case 1, 2, 3, O must be at the bottom. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. సరిపోయిందా? O is no, L and M, and O does not purchase. Number of persons purchased L and M is same as J and O, and J purchased immediately after L. There are 3 persons in between, and Q does not purchase immediate to M. ఇక్కడ Q కదా, and O does not purchase immediately M. And O and M are not adjacent to each other. As O and M are not adjacent to each other, this case is ruled out. Then again coming back to this one. In this case, in this case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there are 9 persons. And 2 persons between R and N. R ki N ki మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? There must be exactly 2 people. Now 2 people between R and N, we cannot have R or N at this place. ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? లేదు. And 2 persons between R and N is not possible. And R and N, 2 persons between R and N. And next one, J purchased immediate, only 3 persons in between J and M. Number of persons between L and M is same as J and O. L and M there are only 2 people. అంతే కదమ్మా? L and M there are only 2 people. Hence in between J and O we need to have exactly 2 people. కనుక O ఇక్కడ ఉండాలి, J and O. ఎంతమంది అయ్యారు చెప్పండి? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And next one, there are 2 persons between R and N. There are 2 persons between R and N. Now if R and N, now can we have R at this place? R ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? అప్పుడు N and J must be in the same place, not possible. Then can we have R at this place or not? Yes, there is a possibility. Now 2 persons between R and N. If R or N is here, the other person must be here R and N. Then now K and R is after this Q and R, isn't it? K as well as R is after this one, hence R cannot be here, hence we need to have R at this place. And then R ఇక్కడ ఉంటే ఇక్కడ ఎవరు ఉండాలి? N ఉండాలి. N ఇక్కడ ఉంటే ఇక్కడ ఎవరు ఉండాలి? P ఉండాలి. Then now Q is before this K. Q is before this K కాబట్టి ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి మనకి? Q ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి? ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? అప్పుడు ఎంతమంది అవుతారు? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నారు కదా, Q ముందు ఉండొచ్చు. And Q does not immediate to M అన్నాడు, isn't it? Hence Q cannot be at the first place. As Q cannot be at the first place, which implies that R and N cannot be at this place. మీరు రెండు ప్లేస్లో కూడా R and N రావట్లేదు. Then what is the next possibility we have? If we have R or N at this place, the other person R or N must be like this. సరిపోయిందా? That means M must be at the beginning. If R and N were like this, then R is after this N. R is after this N కాబట్టి, and R is after this N, this is N and this is R. R is after this N. And at the same time, and K is after this N. K is after this N కాబట్టి K must be at this place. సరిపోయిందా? K is after. And Q and N. And Q does not purchase immediate to M, hence Q must be here. If Q is here, P is here. Done with this? Then what is the final arrangement we have? M, P, Q, L, J, N, K, O, R. And so many are there? There are 9 persons. Then coming to question number 84. How many persons purchase things between P and O? In between P and O, tell me how many persons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 persons, choice 3, question number 84. And 85, who among the following person purchased the thing exactly in between Q and R? Exactly in between Q and R, ever cheppandi? Q is here, R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, N. N is your answer, choice 3, question number 85. And next one, 86. Who among the following person buy the thing immediately before P? Immediately before P, that is M, choice 5, 86. And which of the following statements is are true? Only 3 persons purchase things before Q, that is false. N purchase things immediately before L, that's again false. And only 2 persons between L and K. Now between L and K, there are only 2 people, definitely true, choice 3, 87. Then 88, now 4 out of the following, Q and M. Now Q and M alternate, O and N alternate, K and J alternate, M and R, they are at the extreme ends. Hence what is your answer? Choice 4, question number 88. And 89, now this 89 is based on a separate question, individual question, word formation. Now in this word hopeful, H-O-P-E-F-U-L, now in this word hopeful, now using letters 2, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now with the help of these 4, O-F-U-L, then what are the words, meaningful words that can be formed? F-O-U-L, foul, isn't it? Now foul is the word that can be formed. Then which of the following is the second letter of the meaningful word thus found? What is the second letter? O. O, that is given in choice 2, question number 89. The next one, 90 onwards, directions. Now Arun starts from point D in the east direction and walks 22 meters. Now let us take, this is the starting point of Arun, that is D. From here he walks 22 meters and reaches to point L. Arun starts from point D in the east direction and walks 22 meters to reach L. And he takes his right turn and walks 10 meters to reach K. From here, and he turns towards his right hand side and reaches to point K. Now he takes his left turn and walks 9 meters to reach H. 9 meters. Now this is H. And after that he takes his right and walks 15 meters to reach M. From here 15 meters now to reach point M. Then meanwhile Karthi starts walking in the east direction from point M and walks 10 meters. From Karthi, from this point M, and he walks how many meters? 10 meters. 10 meters east direction from M and to reach point E. Then he takes right turn and walks 22 meters. From here he has taken some right hand side. Clear? He has taken some right hand side And what is the distance he has taken? 22 meters to reach G. Now he takes his right and walks 14 meters to reach F. Then, now I'll write down this direction once again diagram. Make it space సరిపోలేదు. Now let us start from D. Next one L is here, isn't it? Arun 22 meters to reach point L. He takes his right turn and walks 10 meters and reaches point K. And from point K, now he takes left turn and walks 9 meters and to reach point H. And after that, he takes his right and walks 15 meters and to reaches point M. Now from here, Karthi starts walking in the east direction from this point M and walks 10 meters. Now this is 10 meters towards east. Then he takes right turn and walks 22 meters to reach point G. Now this is point G. Again from this point G, he takes his right turn and walks 14 meters. Up to here it is only 10 meters. And out of this 9, and we have completed 4 more meters. And 4 meters, 14 meters to reach point F. From this point F, finally Karthi walks 10 meters right from F to reach N. ఇక్కడ నుంచి 10 meters. 10 meters right to reach point N. This is 10. సరిపోయిందా? Then, if O is to the north of E, where is this O? O is to the north of En. If O is to the north of E, yes, where is this E? ఇదేనా E? And if O is to the north of E and east of L, that means O must be at this place. O is to the north of E and east of L means O is. That means these two must be in a horizontal and vertical straight line. Then what is the distance we have? This is 15 plus 10, 25 meters. Now this is how much? 9 plus 10, 19 meters. Then how far is it from point D? Then O is from point D and the distance from 22 plus 19. 22 plus 19 is how much? 41. That is choice 3, question number 90. Then 91. And 4 out of the following means odd one out. D and K. Now D is to the northwest of K. L and L is to the northwest of M, M and G. M is to the northwest of G. H is to the northwest of E. N and N is to the southeast of L. Hence except choice 5. The first point is to the northwest of the second point. 91 choice 5. 92. In which direction is N with respect to H? N with respect to H. In order to reach to N from H, first I need to move towards south, then west, south and west, southwest, choice 3, 92. Clear? Then next one, 93 onwards. Now this is based on blood relations. There are 9 members. HRD, WKT, FXA live in a family. How many persons are there? There are some 9 persons. Then F is the mother of R. R who is the only son of X. H is the sister-in-law of A unknown. H is the sister-in-law of A means A's spouse's sister or A's siblings, A's brother's wife. అవునా కదా? Out of which then ఇక్కడ information ఇచ్చారు. Then D does not have any sibling అన్నాడు. And H is the sister-in-law of A. H is the sister-in-law of A, isn't it? And A who is the mother of T and K, H is married to D. Now let us start from here. H is the sister-in-law of A. Now A is here. Now H is the sister-in-law of means A's spouse, A's siblings, A's brother's wife. Mera తీసుకుందామా? A's brother's wife if you take, A's brother's wife is H is the sister-in-law of A. సరిపోయిందా? And this is one case. And what is the next case we have? And A's spouse's sister. And A's spouse's sister is H. Now this is the second case. And so many possibilities we have? A's spouse's sister or A's brother's wife. And next one. H is the sister-in-law of A. A is the mother of. This A is the mother of 2 people, K and T. This A is the mother of 2 persons, K as well as T. A is the mother of K and T. And next one. And H is married to D. Now H and D are married couple. H is a female, D is a male. Now H is married to D, H and D. And D, who is the parent of W? Now this D is the parent of W. Here again D is the parent of W. And K is the only grandson of X. Hence K is a male. And K is the only grandson of X. Neither W nor X has any sibling. neither W nor X has any sibling, and W is the cousin of K. W is the cousin of K. D does not have any siblings. Now here in this case, we have A and D are siblings to each other. But as D does not have any sibling, this case is ruled out. Now we have left with this one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 persons. Now the first information, F is the mother of R who is the only son of X. Hence R is the only son of X. And F is the mother of whom? F is the mother of R. R is the only son of X means F and X are married couple. F is a female, X is a male. As K is the only grandson of X, the remaining persons must be granddaughters. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons were done. Then, if W is the spouse of N, W is the spouse of N, W and N are a married couple, W is a female, N is a male. Then how is N related to H? That means N is H's daughter's husband. Daughter's husband, son-in-law, choice 1, question number 93. Then 94, how is A related to X? Now, X's son's wife is daughter-in-law, choice 2. 95, 4 out of the following means odd one out. K, what is the gender of this K? Male. And next one R, a male. T, a female. D and X, and D is a male and X is a male, except choice 3. The remaining 4 persons are male, so T is a female. Clear? The next one, 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, now there are some 6 persons, circular table, and what is the information here? There are some numbers given as well. Now one more parameter is added to this one. Certain number, certain number of persons. We have shifted that one to the second priority. Now finally you are left with these 2 sets. ఈ రెండిట్లో కంపేర్ చేసుకోండి. ఇది మీకు ఈజీ అనిపిస్తే ఇది చేస్తారు, లేకపోతే అండ్ సర్టెన్ నెంబర్ ఈజీ అని ఫీల్ అయితే అది చేస్తారు. దట్ మీన్స్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ విచ్ యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు గెట్ అరౌండ్ సమ్ 30 marks. 30 వరకు మనం టార్గెట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. Then in this one 6 persons seated around a circular table, and all these persons are seated around a circular table like this, and each one of them, all of them have different number of flowers. Now we need to find out the number of flowers as well. Only one person between A and the one who has 29 flowers. That means A and the one who has 29 flowers, there is exactly one. A is here, then the one who is having 29 flowers must be here. And they get one possibility. Then what is the second possibility we have? And in the second possibility, the one who is having 29 flowers is sitting right hand side of A. A ikkada 29 undachu leda. Hence there are 2 different possibilities here. Then next one, B neither sits immediate to A nor the one who has 29. Now B cannot be adjacent to this one, cannot be here, isn't it? And B and 2 persons between B and D, and 2 persons between B and D. Hence B and D, there must be exactly 2 persons. Hence where should this be? B is here, and B and D, there must be exactly 2. Then D must be at this one. And again, now here B is not adjacent to 29 and A. B is here. If B is here, D will be at this place. B and 2 persons in between B and D. Now in between B and D, 2 persons means opposite to each other. And sum of the flowers of A and F is 52. And A plus F equals to how much? 52. And the difference between B and D is how much? 12. And B and D, the difference between these 2 is 12 flowers. And C has even number of flowers. Now C is having even number of flowers, and D does not have a prime number flower, and D is not prime. D does not have prime number flowers. And next one, E sits to the immediate right of B. E is to the immediate right of B, E is here. And here again, E is to the immediate right of B. And E is to the immediate right of B. Next, the person who is having 37 flowers sits second to the left of the one 49. Now this 37 is seated second to the left of 49. And 49 and 37, we need to have exactly 1. Now, can we have 49 at this place? 49 ikkada undacha? 49 ikkada unte emoutundi cheppandi? Then, and this 37 and 29 must be in the same place, not possible. Hence 49 cannot be here. Then can we have 49 at this place or not? Ikkada unte appudu ikkada enta avutundi cheppandi? 37. There is a possible. Ikkada 49 unte ikkada 37 undachu. Ikkada 49 unte ikkada 37 undachu. Avuna kada? And as of now we cannot finalize this one. 37 flowers sits second to the left of 49. One of the person is having 66 and C does not face A. Now C and A are not opposite to each other, and C and A are not opposite to each other. C is here. Now if C is here, then who is the person left over? F is the person left over. And then ఏదైనా information invalid అయిందా? And C has even number of flowers. Now C has even number of flowers. As C has even number of flowers, మనకి ఎంత రావాలి చెప్పండి? C is even. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఏమైపోతుంది చెప్పండి? C is 29. Hence this case is ruled out. As this case is ruled out, C cannot be here as well. And C must be here. If C is, then who is the person after? F is the person. Now the persons were fixed now. Then A plus F equals to 52 అన్నారు. Now A is 29. Then what is the value of this A? Sorry, F is 29 and this A must be 23. Done? A plus F 52. Now the difference between B and D. Now 37 is seated second to the left of 49 అన్నాం. 37 is seated second to the left of 49, and if you have 49 at this place, C must be 37, not possible because C must have even. Hence 49 cannot be here, 49 cannot be here, and 49 cannot be here as well. ఇక్కడ కూడా ఉండకూడదు. What is the only possibility we have for this 49? 49 ఎక్కడ ఎవరికి ఉండాలి? Hence this D must have 49. ఇక్కడ 49 ఉంటే ఇక్కడ ఎంత చెప్పండి? 37. And the difference between B and D is how much? 12. B and D is 12. D is 49. Hence B must be how much? 49 minus 12, 37, or 49 plus 12, 61. అంతే కదా? And 49 plus 12, 61. 49. B and D is, and D is not prime. And C is having, one of the person is having 66, and C must have 66. And ఇంకా the person who is having 37 sits second to the left of 49. One of the person has 60. C does not face A. And C has even number. Difference between B and D is how much? B and D is 12. B and D is 12. B and D is 12. Now no two persons are having the same number of flowers. ఇక్కడ మనకి ఈకి మనకి 37 ఉంది కదా, మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ B 37 ఉండే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. మరి ఇప్పుడు ఎంత ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? దిస్ మస్ట్ బి 61. Done? Now this is the final arrangement we have. Then coming to this one, what is the position of D with respect to the one who has 66? Now D with respect to the one who has 66, second to the left. Second to the left, choice 4, 96. 97. And what is the sum of B, F and E? Now the sum of B, F and E, if you observe here, B is 61, F is 29, and E is so much? E is 37. Now 90 plus 37, that is 127, and it is given in which choice? 127. Choice on the as choice 5 is the answer. 97. Then 98. And which of the following statements is true? A sits second to the left of B. A is seated second to the left of B, definitely true. E is having 37, that is also true. F is to the immediate right of C, that is false. And so both A and B, choice 2, question number 98. 99. 4 out of the following means are known. C and 29. Now C and 29 are opposite. D and 61 are opposite. A himself is having 23. Hence this is the odd one. F and 66 opposite. B and 49 is again opposite. Except choice, the remaining are opposite. 100. Who among the following persons sits third to the right of the one who has 49? Now 49 ki third right ఎవరు చెప్పండి? B, the one who is having 61. That is choice 5, question number 100. Clear? Now this is about paper number 124, PO prelim. ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయమ్మా పేపర్లో? Yes, anyone please? Number series ఉన్నాయా? Question numbers please. 36, fine. Then coming to question numbers 36 to 40, number series, finding out the next number. అమ్మ చెప్పండి ఏం చేద్దాం? Then 2 and 3. Now the difference between these two numbers is 1. And 3 and 7 difference on the 4. And 7 and 37, the difference is almost 27. 1 cube, 2 square, 3 cube, 4 square 16, 5 cube 125. 50 plus 125, 175, choice 5, 36. Alternately squares and cubes are added, 36. Then 37. Now 6 to start out the number, and the choice is 4300. Numbers are increasing at a very faster rate. hence it must be under product or combination. Ante kada. Then 6 and 12 into 2, into 3, now into 4, into 5, into 6. 20 into 6, 120. 120 last digit must be 20. That is choice 5, 37. Sarpena, the given numbers are multiplied with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 38. Now 16 and 8. Number ones decreased. That means this is into 0.5, into 3. Next one, this is no. Into 0.5 can no. Into 1 by 2 divided by 2 raskoch kada. Divided by 2. 16 by 2, 8. 8 into 3. Now divided by 4. Into 5. Divided by 6. And 30 divided by 6, 5 choice 3. Divided by 2 into 3. By 4 into 5. Divided by 6, 38. Then 39, 4, 35 and so on. Now 156 in choice is 200. It is not at least doubled. Hence it must be under difference. 4 and 35, tell me what is the difference we have? 31. Next 35 and 72, 37. 31, 37. Here the difference is how much? 41. Next one 43. 31, 37, 41, 43, 47. And 47, 6 plus 7, 3. Isn't it? And 3. 3 is the last digit here. 15 plus 4, 21 plus 1, 22, choice 4. 39, it is choice 4. Was Saripin the choice 4? And next one, 40. No difference. 31, 37, 41, 43, 47. And 47 and 10,000 Japan 203. Not 203, that is choice 3. And there 203. Then 40. Now in this 40, 16, 24. And 24, 51. And if you observe here, 16 and 24, how can you express this one? More differences is 8, 24 and 51, 27. And here the difference is 64, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube. And next one 60 cube, 216. 456, choice 3, question number 40.